In this video, we'll be taking a look at 3 MLB games happening on May 1st, 2022. Welcome back to Cash Out Sports. Let's dive right into it. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and to click the bell icon to get notified as soon as these videos get released, so that you have more time to plan out your bets. As we provide these videos on a daily basis, I can guarantee that you'll have all the important information that you'll need on these 3 MLB games after fully watching this video. One more thing before we start. If you would like to gain access to our best exclusive betting picks to take your sports betting journey to the next level, then check out our Patreon in the link down below, where we offer anywhere from 2 betting picks a day up to 10 betting picks a day and much more. Now let's get started. New York Yankees versus Kansas City Royals. A pair of American League teams close out a weekend set in the soggy Midwest on the diamond. The New York Yankees are on the road as they play the finale of a 3-game set with the Kansas City Royals Sunday afternoon. In the opening game of the series Friday night, the Yankees jumped in front early and piled on late en route to a 12-2 victory that was shortened to 8 innings by rain. The pitching matchup for the middle game of the series Saturday was slated to have Jarrett Cole take the mound for the Yankees against the Royals' Carlos Hernandez. The Yankees have won 8 straight games, including the first 2 games of this series against the Royals, so they'll be looking for the sweep on Sunday afternoon. New York is firing on all cylinders right now, and the Royals have had no answers, so look for the visitors to extend their winning streak. The main reason the Yankees have been winning so many games lately is due to their offense. New York ranks second in WRC+ only behind the Angels, meaning they generate scoring opportunities more than nearly every team in the league. The strong start to the season by Anthony Rizzo and DJ LeMahieu has been very important to this lineup that lacked consistency last season, but these 2 players, along with the rest of the lineup, have done a great job of stringing hits together and scoring runs in the early part of this season. The Yankees have scored 15 runs through the first 2 games of the series and now face Royals starter Daniel Lynch. Lynch has had a solid start to the season with 2 straight wins against the White Sox and Royals, throwing a combined 11 innings and 0 earned runs. Meanwhile, the Yankees will send out Luis Severino, who is also having a solid start to the season with a 2-0 record and 3.32 ERA. The difference in this game between 2 solid starting pitchers should be the New York offense, which has been one of the league's best so far this season compared to the Kansas City lineup that has been one of the league's worst offenses. The Yankees also have the massive bullpen advantage here today. With the way the Yankees are piling up runs of late, you have to give them the upper hand in this contest as they leave town with another victory. So the New York Yankees money line is our full game side pick. The total has finished over in 7 of the last 9 games that New York has played in Kansas City, and in 9 of the last 12 games overall between New York and Kansas City. The total has finished over in 5 of New York's last 6 overall, and the Yankees are 3rd in runs scored with 97 and 2nd in slugging percentage with .430. New York is leading Major League Baseball in home runs with 29. The Yankees have tallied 15 total runs through the first 2 games of this series and should be able to add to that number in this game. Daniel Lynch is a solid left-handed starter for the Royals. However, the Yankees are playing with a ton of momentum right now and have a chance to jump on him early in this game. The Royals bullpen also has the 2nd highest ERA at 5.1, so the Yankees should be able to tack on more runs once Lynch departs from the game. On the other hand, the Royals have struggled offensively with the league's 3rd worst batting average and have unfortunately faced New York's top 2 starters to open the series in Courts and Cole. Luis Severino is a solid pitcher as well, but he's still working his way back from injury and gives the Royals the best chance they've had this series to score some runs early in the game. Over the projected total is our full game total pick. Los Angeles Angels versus Chicago White Sox. The red-hot Los Angeles Angels get set to square off with the Chicago White Sox in the final game of their 3-game series in Chicago. The Angels have been one of the pleasant surprises of the new season, sitting in first place in the American League West as they reap the benefits of having a healthy Mike Trout back combined with last year's MVP Shohei Ohtani. The White Sox, hoping to replicate last season's National League Central Division title, have struggled out of the gate and have been pummeled by the injury bug thus far. The difference in this game is going to be the offense, as the Angels are hitting incredibly well while the White Sox are not. Hitting with runners in scoring position typically is a sign of a lineup's success or failure. Los Angeles is batting .267 as a team with runners in scoring position, while Chicago is only at .209 so far in the young season. Michael Lorenzen is developing into a starting pitcher with a lot of confidence, and it should continue to grow with this start. The Angels have won 8 of the previous 10 games played in Chicago. I never thought I'd say say this about Michael Lorenzen, but he's actually been pitching fairly well in a starter capacity so far this season and is actually the more trustworthy starter here. The White Sox got a win on Saturday, but I'm not sure how sustainable it is for even a talented team like the White Sox given how badly Chicago has struggled in the last couple of weeks, and sending Dallas Keuchel to the mound even after his best start of the year doesn't give much confidence considering it wasn't a high ceiling he had to reach to surpass that. Sunday won't be a series finale as the Angels and White Sox are going for 4 games, but it should be a good opportunity for Los Angeles to put up some run production. Shohei Ohtani and Mike Trout have the ability to do so at any time, and now face Dallas Keuchel. The Sox have been a disappointment as a whole to begin 2022, and Keuchel is at the pinnacle of that. He's 1-2 with a 9 ERA in his first 3 starts, including a 1-inning outing in which he allowed 10 runs to the Guardians. Worse yet is the fact that Trout has a history of success against Keuchel and does well against lefties in general. He and Ohtani should provide more than enough run support for Michael Lorenzen. He's had one rough start against the Astros, but he lasted 6 innings in each of his other 2 starts while allowing 1 total run. Lorenzen going deeper into the game is a key component for the Angels' success, as they still need their bullpen to improve. However, a diminished White Sox lineup should have a hard time getting to those relievers early. Their team OPS is still bottom 5 in the league and cannot be trusted to demonstrate its 2021 success, so the Los Angeles Angels money line is our full game side pick. The Angels bats were silenced on Saturday, but I don't expect more of the same on Sunday. The Angels, second in the league in runs scored, will certainly not be shut out in 2 straight games, and even less likely so against Keuchel and his 9 ERA. Lorenzen has been effective, but the White Sox should be able to string together 2 to 3 runs against him while his teammates put up a crooked number against Keuchel and the White Sox staff. Due to the rain delay, the White Sox used some key relievers to finish off the shutout on Saturday, so their pen may be a bit taxed. Dallas Keuchel's performances this season lends towards going over this total by itself. He hasn't shown any signs of improving and is just hanging balls over the plate. He's given up more than this total in a single inning already this season. Unfortunately for Sox fans, the bullpen hasn't been great either. With an ERA nearing 4, pulling Keuchel early is not a solution. The Angels' bullpen is only slightly better than Chicago and could allow the Sox to grab a run or 2 late. Regardless, the damage should already be done before then to secure the Angels' win, and all the production afterwards will simply help in this game being a high-scoring one. Over the projected total is our full game total pick. Atlanta Braves versus Texas Rangers. The Atlanta Braves will be going for the series win when they face the Texas Rangers in the final game of their 3-game interleague series on Sunday afternoon. Max Fried, 2-2 and 3 ERA, will get the start for the Braves. The Rangers will counter with Taylor Heard, 0-2 and 7.47 ERA. Texas is 8-2 in its last 10 games against Atlanta. The Rangers have lost 4 straight games and 7 of their last 8 home games. They aren't playing well offensively, scoring only 9 runs in their last 4 games. Even though they hit the ball well against left-handers, they will struggle offensively in this game because Fried did a great job on the mound in his last 2 starts, giving up only 1 run in 13 innings. The Braves have been on a roll offensively, scoring 14 runs in their last 3 games. They've done well against left-handers this season, and they're facing a starter that has struggled on the mound, giving up 12 runs in his last 3 starts. Hearn hasn't had a great start to the season. He's given up 9 earned on 10 hits and 5 walks in 8 innings over his last 2 starts. I like Hearn to settle in a little better here, but the Braves should certainly have their chances. In the Saturday game, Atlanta did a solid job containing Texas in the late innings but couldn't get anything going on offense. The Texas Rangers have struggled on the mound this regular season, and their defense just isn't good enough for me to believe that they can take down the defending champs. So the Atlanta Braves money line is our full game side pick. The Braves are averaging 4.05 runs per game and 3.25 runs per game on the road. They averaged 6.33 runs per game in their last 3 games against the Rangers. With Texas giving up 5.36 runs per game at home, the Braves will hit their average in this game. The Rangers are averaging 4.3 runs per game and 3.73 runs per game at home. They averaged 6.33 runs per game in their last 3 games against the Braves. Even though Atlanta is giving up 4.25 runs per game on the road, they gave up 2.75 runs per game in the 4 games started by Fried. So don't expect the Rangers to score enough runs to push the score. Under the projected total is our full game total pick. That's all for now, so if you have any other games you would like reviewed, then leave a comment down below with the game you would like analyzed. Subscribe to our channel, leave a like on this video, and we'll get to it as soon as we possibly can. We would also love to hear your opinion on the picks presented to you in this video, whether you agree or disagree with them, so leave a comment down below and do let us know.